Thomas Wekelse. Isn't it nice to see a name that's easy to read, easy to spell, easy to pronounce, and easy to write for a change? Wekelse lived from around 1575 to 1623. His life, therefore, occupied the later part of one century and the beginning of the next. In terms of hundreds, we could think of his life as extending from the late 1500s through the early 1600s. In terms of centuries, it would be the late 16th century through the early 17th century. As you probably have guessed just by looking at his name, Thomas Wekelse was English. And in fact, use such things to your advantage when you take the test. That is, find some way to associate the composer's name with where he lived. In fact, you'll see plenty of references to this when you take a look at the précis and the quiz pages of the website. Wekelse occupied himself as an organist and a choir director. And this particular job title, organist and choir director, describes most of the full-time church musicians of our time, and it was the Renaissance that created this particular job description. Unlike the other three named composers in this unit, Dufay, Josquin, and Palestrina, all of whom were incredibly famous, Wekelse was decidedly obscure. He was not terribly important in his time, and he is still not wildly famous today. This, of course, does not mean that he was not a good musician. There are many good musicians who have never been famous. Wekelse is among them.